Hey everybody, Programmer Mauer here. I guess that's a weird name to call myself. So anyway, so I'm sitting here in front of the computer. It's the couple days before Christmas, and I decided to work on my little project I've got going on here. Now, this project is far from complete. I'm currently on baseline support.headers, what I'm building. And basically, what I'm building here is an AI model. Now, I know most of you may be wondering, okay, I know you've done a video on artificial intelligence, and I know you've shown us the dangers of AI. So, what in the world would make you think of developing your own AI? That's a good question. And the answer is this: I wanted something that could look in a program, right? And if that program, for example, had a problem, this program, this AI model will do nothing more than simply look for problems and solve them. That's what the goal is. So let's start with baseline support. And the whole point of this video is just to kind of show you the size of this thing. So baseline support there's baseline support and then there's baseline. So baseline has got build info, compiler hints. It's basically useful structs, useful information that can be used anywhere. Now, that's baseline. Baseline support is the stuff that supports baseline, right? Obviously, baseline support makes sense. So let's take a look at that baseline support, which is just a simple support structure. So we got all these forward declares. We need those there to be able to use them. So starting with section 4, we've got shared enums for cross-feature communication, and they're basically just state information. So like alert status, it's just an enum. It just has new, acknowledged, in progress, resolved, dismissed, expired. And that just allows you to change a state, if that makes sense. Same with health status. Health status, it's just to let you know if it's healthy, degraded, critical, failed, unknown. It's a really small little structure. See that? It's only a couple lines. And so as we move on, these are the state transitions, right? These are different state transitions. These are enums. These are state transitions, which allow you to monitor, say, for example, you're monitoring the health status, okay? So let's look at health status first. We've got healthy, degraded, critical, failed, and unknown. Well, okay, that's cool, I suppose. How can I use that? I've got tests. It does work. It fully works. Everything works here for the most part. But this health status, it works. I've tested it. It runs. So then I'll go down here to health transition, and you're like, well, what's health transition mean? Well, from and to. Well, that means whatever the health status was to what it was becoming. And basically it allows my program to track the health status of your whatever program you're running using health transition and state transition. Because state transition is kind of really the big what the important one. So then we move down and we've got section 5, which these are structs that are needed for the rest. So before I go through all of this, let me show you this file itself. So like I said, this is baseline support. Got some life cycle tracking. We got some transition scopes, feature interaction, bootstrap result. And then it just keeps going. And we got this anomaly detection record, which is kind of cool. I don't know anything about that yet. I'm still working through all of this. None of this stuff is actually settled. So I just wonder, how big is this file? Let's zoom on down and take a look. And there's the end. That's just one of, let's see, one file here. Baseline, that's another one. Not as big because it's not, but it's still 5,000 lines. Let's see. What else? ML utilities, that's another one. This is machine learning stuff. It's really empty. But basically what I've got going on here, what I've got going on here is a template for a big infrastructure that so far is working. I'll keep you posted. Signing off.